Welcome to the Meiji Yasuda J1 100-Year Vision League Weekly Highlight Show. Last week, J.League teams were dominant in the ACL, with Reysol, Zelvia and Gamba all winning. This weekend, the battle for places in next year's ACL continues to heat up. Here are the fixtures from match week 11. With Reysol and Zelvia both focused on their ACLE finals commitments in Saudi Arabia, this weekend saw just 8 matches played. The Kanagawa Derby. Last time out, Marinos dominated with a 5-0 thrashing. Will there be similar drama this time around? 13 minutes in, and visitors Frontale create the first scoring opportunity. A delicate cross finds Tatsuya Ito, but he can't keep his volley on target. 2 minutes later, Frontale attack again. The ball is played in behind to Lazar Romanic, and after he cushions it into the penalty area, Frontale take the lead. Despite losing his footing for a moment, the striker did superbly to keep his composure and slot home. Marinos continue their search for an equaliser into first half stoppage time. They win possession high up the pitch, and after a quick 1-2, the ball is fed in to Jun Amano, who makes no mistake. The home side find a way back into the game right before the break. That's Amano's 3rd goal of the season. Frontale are also pushing for a 2nd goal, and in the 54th minute, Leon Yamahara dinks a dangerous ball towards the back post. However, Taisei Inoue is on hand to make a vital clearance for Marinos. Five minutes later, it's Marinos' turn to threaten again. Kaina Tanimura meets a ball in from the right, but his effort goes straight at the keeper. Deep into stoppage time, Frontale launch one last counter. The initial pass is blocked, but Kento Tachibanada pounces on the loose ball and feeds it in to Edison. A dramatic finish sees Frontale edge the Kanagawa Derby 2-1. What a way to gain revenge for the defeat earlier in the season. Kashima Antlers versus Urawa Reds. Last time these two teams met, Antlers picked up a late win. Can Reds gain revenge today? After 33 minutes, Reds get the first clear sight of goal. Takuro Kaneko seizes possession and drives into the penalty area with the ball. But Japan goalkeeper Tomoki Hayakawa is equal to his left-footed strike and produces a brilliant save to deny him. 3 minutes later, Antlers respond. Yuma Suzuki plays the ball forward to Kyosuke Tagawa, and he in turn lays off to Leo Seara just outside the area. The Brazilian aims a precise effort for the bottom corner, but Reds goalkeeper Shusaku Nishikawa answers with a big save of his own. With the game still scoreless 17 minutes into the second half, Leo Seara dinks an inviting ball into the path of Yuta Matsumura. He makes a decent enough connection on the shot, but once again finds Nishikawa standing in his way. Nishikawa is finally beaten in the 70th minute, when Leo Seara meets Kento Misao's cross with a powerful header. However, it thumps back off the crossbar. With 9 minutes remaining, a corner is cleared and the ball is picked up by Antlers defender Kimito Nono. He takes a touch and then strikes from distance. The shot took the slightest of deflections off a Reds defender, which did just enough to send it spinning into the back of the net. Full time. Antlers clinch another late victory. For Reds, a nightmare 6th straight defeat. Next up, Sanfrecce Hiroshima versus V-Varen Nagasaki. Both sides are struggling in the bottom half of the West table. Can either find the spark they need to climb up the rankings. In the 10th minute, Sanfrecce open the scoring. V-Varen failed to clear their lines after a long throw from the right, and Sho Sasaki plays the ball back into the area for Shunki Higashi. He fires across goal, and Akito Suzuki pounces to tuck home. Just before the break, V-Varen win possession in midfield and work their way into the Sanfrecce penalty area. The ball breaks to Thiago Santana just outside the D, and he lets fly. But Japan international Keisuke Osako is there to make the save. The first half comes to a close, with Sanfrecce still 1-0 up. 7 minutes after the restart, the home team doubles its advantage, after a fluid move that tears through the V-Varen defence. Brilliant football, rounded off with an emphatic finish from Mutsuki Kato. V-Varen go in search of a goal to try and bring themselves back into the game, and in the 71st minute, substitute Tsubasa Kasiyanagi shows great skill and desire to fashion a shooting opportunity. With 3 minutes remaining, it's Sanfrecce who go closest to finding the net again, as Yotaro Nakajima draws a save after an exquisite first touch. The game ends 2-0. Back-to-back wins for Sanfrecce, while V-Varen suffer their third straight defeat. Next in the West, an all-Kansai clash as Cerezo Osaka hosts Kyoto Sanga FC. Local bragging rights are on the line. With 14 minutes played, Sanga get Marco Tullio into space in behind, and he cuts the ball back for Gustavo Barreto. Former Japan international Kosuke Nakamura stands firm though, keeping the game at 0-0. 3 minutes later, Cerezo regained possession after a Kyoto clearance. Following a slick passing move down the right-hand side, the ball is worked to Thiago Andrade inside the area, and he sweeps a beautiful effort into the back of the net. Absolute quality from start to finish, and Thiago Andrade rounds things off by applying a perfectly controlled strike to give his side the lead. Cerezo go in search of another goal. Shion Honma drives forward, and after Thiago Andrade's shot is blocked, the ball falls to Masaya Shibayama. What a clearance from Sanga's Shinnosuke Fukuda. In the 66th minute, Nelson Ishiwatari carves open the Kyoto defence with a delicious through ball, and Honma shows terrific footwork to round the keeper and calmly slot home. 2-0. In stoppage time, Shinji Kagawa's free kick hits the wall, but the ball still ends up with Solomon Sakuragawa at the back post, and he tucks in to make it 3-0. That's Cerezo's first home win against Sanga in 16 years. Finally in the West, Gamba Osaka take on Fagiano Okayama. Gamba came into this game with just a 3-day turnaround, following their ACL2 semi-final in midweek. Fagiano burst out of the traps and strike early. With only 5 minutes on the clock, Takaya Kimura glances in at the near post from a corner kick. The visitors take the lead. That's 3 goals in as many games for Kimura. Gamba look to respond and get a corner of their own in the 26th minute. After Gento Miura flicks the ball across goal, Takeru Kishimoto is in the right place at the right time to nod home. The second half starts with the team still level, but Gamba take control in the 65th minute. Issam Jebali picks his spot with a clinical finish from outside the area, and Gamba lead 2-1. Now it's Fagiano's turn to fight back. In the 72nd minute, they win back possession and set Werik Popo on the attack down the left flank. And he delivers a pinpoint cross for Ataru Esaka to head home. We're level again. In stoppage time, Fagiano break on the counter as they push for a winner. Werik Popo drives forward once more and finds Daichi Tagami, who in turn crosses for Jun Nishikawa. However, he can't capitalize upon the golden opportunity. A look of pure frustration on the bench. With the game finishing 2-2, the contest goes to a penalty shootout. Fagiano miss once from 12 yards, while Gamba convert all 5 of their kicks to secure victory. A hard-fought win for the home side. Here are all the results from match week 11. Gamba showed the grit of finalists, securing a positive result despite playing just 3 days after their ACL2 fixture. Now for the standings, with all clubs now level on matches played. In the East, the top 5 remains unchanged. In the West, Vissel stayed top. Gamba climbed to second, while Grampus move up into third. That's all for today. From me, Sean Carroll, and the rest of the team, thank you for watching and see you again next time.